Hi everyone, welcome back to All Shinobi channel. How are you guys? And this time the All Shinobi returns with a story that is rare and never even meet. On this occasion we will discuss the preview of next video anime Boruto. Before entering the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that All Shinobi will be even more excited and will continue to update about the latest videos of Shinobi's world. In the final battle of Team 7 Boruto against Deepa in episode 166, leaving a throma for Team 7. Moreover, besides the defeat suffered by Boruto and Sarada, so that Mitsuki was unconscious for a long time, in the Mitsuki healing process, home medical equipment. Konoha's pain was unable to treat it, so Mitsuki had to be cared for by the special person who created him, Orochimaru. We know that Mitsuki was seriously injured, after he forced himself to fight in a Sannin mode that his body had not yet mastered, so there was a lot of cell destruction in him. After this incident, in episode 167, Sarada and Boruto, who had known about Konohamaru's secret mission to infiltrate Victor's lab, decided to meet Konohamaru before his departure. By meeting Konohamaru, Sarada and Boruto promised to become stronger before helping Konohamaru run the next mission. Sarada and Boruto started their training in episode 168, Sarada who started her training by developing her Tomoe 1 Sharingan with Sasuke, and Boruto who met Kakashi to develop her Rasengan. The two of them had a lot of trouble before they could properly perfect their technique. Boruto's development began when he succeeded in inserting the wind element into his Rasengan, but what changed in that scene was only limited to his appearance, while his destructive power was still ineffective to destroy extremely hard objects. Never giving up, after days of endless training, until finally in episode 171 he succeeded in developing the Rasengan technique, and had managed to defeat Shoujoji using his new Rasengan. Even though when Shoujoji was hit by Boruto Rasengan before, namely in episode 151, Shoujoji only bounced but did not suffer any serious injuries, but this time, not only bounced, even Shoujoji was unconscious after being hit by a Boruto Rasengan attack. And it looks like even though it is different in form, the destructive power of Boruto's Rasengan this time has matched the Odama Rasengan. Likewise with Sarada. With the help of her parents, Sasuke and Sakura, Sarada has succeeded in mastering this Tomoe Sharingan. And this brings her one step closer before she learns Chidori, which is Sasuke mainstay attack. After a long and hard training, the two of them made it through. Before starting the mission, they want to return the inheritance of Mr. Anato's wedding ring to his wife. And in Boruto Sparaveu for the next episode, Boruto and Sarada who intend to visit Mr. Anato's wife, they go down the basement by using an elevator. At another place, Konohamaru and Majino are required to see the dungeon, where Victor's research location is very secret. In Boruto episode 173 anime entitled The Secret Behind the Underground Room, it is not impossible if this second team, Sarada and Boruto then Majino and Konohamaru, they will both meet in Victor's dungeon later. By taking advantage of the visit of the daimyo from the country of the valley, Konohamaru and Majino will disguise themselves as guardians of the daimyo and explore Victor's dungeon freely. This will be a golden opportunity for both of them. By entering Victor's basement they will find a lot of evidence about Victor's involvement with the Kara organization. With the terrified reactions Daimyo showed in his previous Boruto review, we suspect that their visit to the dungeon doesn't work out properly, and this will lead to Konohamaru's fight with Majino against Victor once again. And in the next episode, Episode 174 with the title, The Revival of the Divine Tree, which will air on Sunday, November 15, 2020, this will reveal a little of Kara's research using Hashirama cells. It seems that Victor's research using Hashirama cells is to generate seeds from the chakra tree that Kaguya had planted. The chakra tree is a tree of life that sucks up life energy on a planet. As shown in the first appearance of Momoshiki and Kinshiki, which appeared on a planet with the appearance of a number of chakra trees that had been harvested. And recently Victor, who is one of the scientists alone, using these cells, like him will start their big plan by awakening the divine tree first. With the appearance of the divine tree, it has been confirmed that the Kawaki arc will appear in the next few episodes. As stated by Boruto anime screenwriter, Honda Masaya shared this news on Twitter that Boruto's current anime arc will finally lead us to Kawaki's story. And that means one of the Konoha Jonin will die soon. Then the next Boruto anime, which episode 175 with the title Going Beyond the Limit. We conclude that this is the end of the Deepa arc. So many things will happen in this episode. In this episodes, the fight against Deepa and Victor will enter its peak, with Team 7 meeting again, and at the same time there is Victor and Deepa in one place. It is not impossible if that's the right time for the revenge of Sarada and Boruto against Deepa. The battle will be very different from before, with Sarada and Boruto getting stronger. The same attack that was done by Deepa won't affect Sarada, who has mastered her Sharingan perfectly, and Boruto will destroy Deepa's body armor with his new Rasengan. Deepa will fight seriously and will bring out all his abilities, then that's when Boruto and Sarada will be pressed, thus forcing them both to exceed their limits. And it is not impossible if this time Sarada will awaken the second Tomoe in her Sharingan. And Boruto will be able to throw his Rasengan. And in the peak battle this time, it's time for Mitsuki to appear by helping them battle using his new technique. The combination of their attacks in action this time would be even more devastating when compared to the combination of their first attack when carrying out their first mission outside the village. That way it is not impossible if this time it will be the end of Deepa's appearance. That's why Deepa doesn't appear in Boruto manga, and Deepa is an additional character in anime Boruto, Naruto Next Generation. On the other hand, Majino and Konohamaru will fight against Victor. Their fight won't take long, because Konohamaru and Majino are no match for Victor. Because Victor still appears in the Boruto manga after Kawaki's appearance, and Victor will die by one of Kara's inner members. In other words, in this battle Victor will escape and will return to hide in Kara's hideout, or Victor can defeat Majino and Konohamaru then left. As we know, the Kawaki arc is the most exciting arc we have been following the Boruto series so far, and this is the time when Boruto will occupy the next most popular anime. Enough to get here first All Shinobi this time? If there is a request to discuss anything about the world of Shinobi, please write in the comments, and All Shinobi will try to explain it as interesting as possible. For the next story, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because All Shinobi still has lots of stories and theories about the world of Shinobi of course. See you next time, and goodbye.